What if the world itself was testing you? Every belief could be a lie, and your sanity was the ultimate gamble. Bugonia, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, is exactly that kind of movie. Strange, darkly funny, and completely unsettling. It's a sci-fi dark comedy that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Forget traditional thrillers and straightforward plots. This movie is a roller coaster of conspiracy theories, bizarre rituals, and terrifyingly funny human behavior. At the center is Emma Stone, playing a tech CEO who may or may not be an alien, and Jesse Plemons, one of the creepiest, most obsessive kidnappers you'll ever see. Together they take us on a trip where nothing feels sane or predictable. Lanthimos takes the 2003 South Korean cult classic Save the Green Planet and reinvents it for modern audiences, blending his classic surreal style with psychological tension, satire, and some of the most unsettling character work of the year. At its core, Bugonia is about obsession, paranoia, and the blurred line between delusion and truth. With Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons, this film marks their fourth collaboration with Lanthimos, following The Favorite, Poor Things, and Kinds of Kindness. Their fearless performances combined with Lanthimos' visual and narrative style create a film that is deeply funny, horrifying, and unique.
Can we have a dialogue, please?
Don't call it a dialogue. This isn't Death of a Salesman.
At its core, Bugonia is about two men who are convinced the CEO of a massive tech company is an alien sent to destroy the Earth. They kidnap her, thinking they're saving the world. That's the simple summary, but Lanthimos takes this premise and turns it into something completely unpredictable. From the first frame, the film immerses you in a world that's slightly uncanny. The kidnapper's hideout feels like a cross between a cult lair and a science lab. Emma Stone as the CEO is calm, calculated, and creepily adaptable, while Jesse Plemons as the obsessive kidnapper is a mix of terror, humor, and pure madness.
My ship?
Your ship.
What ship?
Your mothership?
Every detail matters. The moments filmed with Lanthimos' signature deadpan style are both funny and horrifying, and they set the tone. Nothing here is straightforward, and nothing can be trusted. By the end, you're not just thinking about who's right or wrong, you're thinking about human nature, fear, and what we're willing to do when we believe the world is at stake.
Where's my hair?
Your hair has been destroyed.
You shaved off my hair?
Yes, we've shaved off your hair.
At its core, Bugonia isn't just a story about aliens or kidnappings. It's about paranoia, obsession, and the ways belief can twist reality. Lanthimos explores how easily humans can become prisoners of their own ideas, how fear and obsession can justify cruelty, and how fragile our grasp on truth really is. The movie also dives into the absurdity of belief systems. Watching these characters act out their paranoia is both terrifying and darkly funny. The humor is dry, deadpan, and sometimes shocking, but it always feels intentional, never distracting. Lanthimos balances dread and comedy in a way that keeps viewers on edge while also making them laugh at the absurdity of the human condition. You leave the theater thinking about the small choices people make, the things we tell ourselves to survive, and just how easy it is to mistake delusion for reality.
The 5:30 thing. No one is going to be overworked like in the past.
Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons carry the film in ways that are mesmerizing to watch. Stone's character is calm, poised, and intimidating without raising her voice, and every subtle movement suggests she knows far more than the kidnappers realize. Plemons, on the other hand, is unpredictable. One moment, he's almost sympathetic. The next, he's terrifying. Their interactions are like a chess game, each trying to anticipate the other, each holding something back, each waiting for a mistake. Supporting actors like Alicia Silverstone and Aidan Delbis add layers to the story, enhancing both the tension and the absurdity of the world Lanthimos creates. The performances are not just acting. They're a study in human behavior under pressure, and watching them is like being a fly on the wall in a room filled with secrets and paranoia.
What if someone finds out about what we're doing?
They're killing our planet. It's up to you and me to stop them.
Some moments in Bugonia are impossible to forget. The initial kidnapping sets the tone perfectly, which is tense, slightly absurd, and full of dread. Lanthimos uses space, silence, and carefully controlled camera movements to make every simple moment feel like life-or-death situations. Another standout is the dinner scene, where paranoia and mistrust reach a breaking point. Here, Every glance, pause, and word feels dangerous. Lanthimos excels at showing that tension doesn't need loud actions or chaos. Sometimes all it takes is a small gesture or a single line of dialogue to make your heart race. And the final act? It's dark, morally complex, and haunting, leaving viewers questioning who the real monster is. By the end, the tension isn't just about the story, it's about what it reveals about us.
I'm not an alien.
You're lying to me.
What's the difference?
Bugonia has sparked intense reactions online. Fans praise Plemons' intensity and Emma's fearless performance, while some admit the film is unsettling, strange, or even confusing. Comments like, "Save the Green Planet meets the favorite, insane combo," capture the mix of admiration and disbelief. Critics are mostly positive, noting the film's boldness, precise direction, and unique blend of horror, comedy, and psychological tension. Festival goers at Venice called it visually stunning, deeply weird, and beautifully acted, highlighting Lanthimos' signature style. And while the film isn't for everyone, it's clear that audiences who love unconventional storytelling are fully hooked.
There is no possible scenario where you benefit from this incident.
What sets Bugonia apart is how it combines horror, comedy, and psychological drama without leaning on spectacle. It's a mid-budget adult film in an era dominated by blockbusters, and it proves that there's still room for something intelligent, unsettling, and unexpected. David Coep's writing in Black Bag showed how dialogue can carry tension. Lanthimos takes this further. In Bugonia, the dialogue, silence, and actions of the characters build suspense, reveal obsession, and create a world that feels uncomfortably close to our own. The comparisons to The Favorite and The Lobster make sense, but Bugonia has a darker, more surreal edge, focusing less on humor and more on psychological unease. The mix of absurdity and dread is what makes it feel completely fresh.
How can you tell she's an alien?
Well, the signs are obvious.
Bugonia isn't just a movie, it's an experience. Lanthimos challenges what we expect from sci-fi and dark comedy, using paranoia, obsession, and human cruelty to craft a story that's as uncomfortable as it is fascinating. Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons give career-defining performances, and the supporting cast adds layers of tension, humor, and unpredictability. The film rewards viewers who pay attention, think, and question. By the time the credits roll, you're left unsettled, entertained, and thinking about it long after leaving the theater. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it is unforgettable. For fans of Yorgos, Lanthimos, Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, or anyone who loves the films that push boundaries and make you think, Bugonia is a must-watch in 2025.